Today's horror story. Creepy roommate. Jubin had always been a quiet, logical student, someone who didn't believe in ghosts or superstitions. When he moved into a cheap, two-bedroom apartment near his university, he was just happy to find a roommate to split the rent. Niloe, the roommate, was strange from day one, pale, quiet, always awake at night, and never blinking for too long. Jubin thought he was just eccentric. But things quickly turned scary. At night, the ceiling fan would slow down around 3 a.m., no matter the speed setting. The lights would flicker, and Niloe would lie on his bed with eyes wide open, staring at the ceiling, completely still. One night, Jubin asked him, "Don't you sleep at all?" Niloe turned his head slowly and said in a flat voice, "When I sleep, I forget who I am." That answer stayed with Jubin. A few days later, while making coffee, Jubin found an old photograph under the kettle. A black and white image of a boy who looked exactly like Niloe, standing in front of a charred, half-burnt house. On the back of the photo, scribbled in shaky handwriting, were the words, "I never left the house." Jubin's heart pounded. He hadn't told anyone about Niloe. Where did this photo come from? Things escalated. One evening, Jubin came home to find Niloe drawing strange symbols with black charcoal all over the wall. When asked what he was doing, Niloe replied in a whisper, "Can't you hear them? The ones who live outside the house. They are calling you too." Jubin was terrified. The drawings on the wall looked like distorted, faceless figures, all reaching toward a single person, a person that now resembled him. At 3 a.m. the next night, Jubin was awakened by humming. He rushed out to find Niloe standing on the balcony railing, humming a lullaby in the dark. "Get down!" Jubin shouted. "You'll fall." Niloe turned, smiling strangely. "They told me. I left this house a long time ago. Now you're in my place." And then, Niloe jumped. Jubin screamed and rushed downstairs. But there was no body. No trace. Nothing. Shaken, he went to the police the next morning. What he learned chilled his bones. The officer calmly told him, "That apartment has been empty for years. 3 years ago, a boy named Niloe died there in a fire. Burned to death. You say you were living with him?" Jubin went pale. He remembered how the neighbors never replied when he talked about Niloe. He remembered Niloe casting no reflection in the mirror. No shadow in the sun. No proof he ever existed, except in Jubin's mind. That night, back in his room, he noticed Niloe's wall drawings again. They had changed. Now, the face in the center wasn't Niloe anymore. It was Jubin's. And underneath, in blood-red charcoal, new words were written. "Now you live outside. Some roommates never really leave. Would you dare stay one more night?" If you enjoy this story, please like the video and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.